You've grown into more of a force for good than I ever imagined possible, Annette. Perhaps you've forgotten, but I finally remembered. I long to tell you my name, but my hands are stained with the blood of the innocent and unfortunate. What? You followed me?
Yeah? You forget that I still don't trust you completely, Chief.
What is it gonna take before you do?
Dunno, but talking can't hurt. So wag your tongue a little and see if it helps my trust issue. Look, as long as you don't do anything wrong, I'm not revealing anything you tell me.
All right. I have no choice but to believe you. Besides, with you moving my body from place to place during the day, I can't carry out my objective anyway.
Moving your body during the day? What kind of freak do you think I am, Slain?
I am not Slain. I am Gray Gilbert.
Okay, what's eating you? Enough with the goofy jokes.
Whether you believe me or not, I am Gray. 10 years ago, my father was president of the Federation. But my father and mother had their food poisoned. Annette's mother tried to save them, but she never returned from gathering medicinal plants.
Annette's mother? Okay, now I have a headache.
She never returned because she was attacked and killed when searching for the plants.
So that was connected to your parents' death?
The man who poisoned my parents was lying in wait for Mrs. Burns as well.
What? How do you know?
I went with her to look for Lobelica root that day to save my parents. The man in the forest specifically said that he would not allow the plants to be taken back to Voltone. When I returned and told them what happened, no one would believe me. They thought I was overcome with grief and had made up a story. I was mad that no one would believe me, but that was not the worst part. The worst part was when I saw Annette's crying face. That moved me to swear revenge on that man. I would devote my life to finding him and avenge the deaths of my parents and Annette's mother. I immersed myself in the criminal underworld, building a reputation and getting closer to the animal that did this. I learned his name was Randolph, and he was an assassin for hire. I sharpened my skills, waiting for my chance at revenge. And then, almost before I knew it, I had built a reputation as an efficient assassin as well.
And that's it? Didn't you find out why he killed your parents and Annette's mother?
It was politically motivated. Other kingdoms wanted to destabilize Zeronia and take the rich territory for themselves. I don't know which kingdom hired him, but I know that he was hired to cause chaos in the kingdom by this evil deed. And then, because of my reputation, Gerhard Orvel of Aggressival hired me to kill Annette's father. The irony was overwhelming.
But if you were friends with Annette, why doesn't she know you now?
Perhaps she's forgotten.
Let's not think that. There must be another reason.
Perhaps I look different than I did then. Or maybe she did really forget. Please, don't tell Annette. I will not interfere with this. Slain, is it? He may continue to use this body during the daylight hours.
I've concluded my business at the castle. Now I can accompany you back to the Zeronia Federation.
We'd be happy to have you travel with us, Kenneth.
Before we depart, I wanted to discuss recent developments that will affect our choice of route.
You mean we can't take the mountain road back?
No, a battle has begun between our forces and the aggressive army, making the way impassable. And besides, our intelligence reports have stated that the fortress you burned has been reinforced with many more troops. We believe that more than 300 are now stationed in the area.
Oh, that's definitely more than when we were there for the weenie roast.
Then,
The only choice remaining is to pass through Schwarzhaus. However, that path will not be easy. The city lies under the control of James' faction, so we must act prudently. With that said, I'll leave this watch to you in my absence.
Yes, sir!
We should leave now. Any time lost will make our path that much more difficult. From here forward, we'll have to move quickly. Are you ready? Good, then let's go.
but how will we proceed? The gate is blocked.
The trash depository is near the north gate. We can climb the mountain of refuse to scale the city wall.
Potentially smelly, but brilliant. How did you even know that?
I grew up here, so I know some things that most don't. In fact, when this is done, I need to check on my family. But that will have to wait until later. Let's go. Once we climb the wall and drop over, there's no going back, so we must be sure we have everything we need. Are you certain you're ready to go over? Come on then, let's get this over with.
Hey, what do you think you're doing over there?
Whoops, that's not good. We've been spotted.
Get over here, rat. Hey, there's another one outside the city wall!
Freeze right there! Don't do anything stupid that might get you killed, gutter rat!
They've summoned reinforcements already. We can't stay here. Run for it.
What in the world is going on here?
General Cruzver, we found suspicious people and...
You what?
Vincent Cruzver.
Kenneth?
You're Commander Kenneth Raymond of Theodora's faction?
You're the last person I would have expected to...
Expected to what?
Expected to meet like this.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Vincent, why don't you just let me go? Forget you ever saw me. A favor for an old friend.
You and I know that's not possible.
Well, it was worth a shot. I thought our friendship meant more than that.
If you were a petty officer or local riffraff, I might have considered it, but you're not.
So because I'm an old friend you can't do it? I see.
I didn't think we came here for a chat between old friends.
This just reinforces the reason I wasn't cut out to be a soldier. I'm terrible at it. This is way too hard.
Are you running away, Kenneth?
Only for now. We're sure to cross paths again, Vincent. I'm going ahead. Cross as soon as you can.
Damn, got away.
You can run, but you can't hide!
Don't pursue him too far.
Yes, but sir...
They're heading for the Zeronia Federation. We cannot risk provoking the Federation by encroaching on their territory. Our intelligence reports that they've petitioned Theodora's faction for assistance. Kenneth's squadron was probably assigned to that duty. I have no doubt that they will return refreshed, and with more troops soon. We should prepare a suitable welcome.
Yes, sir!
Good to meet you. I am Kenneth Ramon of the Imperial Army Northeast Defense Company. I have come to accept the duty of defending the Supply Transport Squadron.
We are pleased to have you. I am concerned about the size of the force. There only seems to be about 20.
My company has 250, but I could not spare them all, so I sent only my elite forces.
That was not the terms of our negotiation.
You have every right to be angry, but the lack of supplies delivered weakened our position as well. We sent what we could.
I see your point. But how do you intend to protect an entire supply transport with only 20 men?
Simple. We must choose our movements carefully and avoid conflict at all costs. Leave it to me. To achieve our goal, we will need ample intelligence, so I am asking for your help as well.
We're happy to help. Just tell us what to do.
For now, I'd like you to think of a way to send signals securely. I do not care the means, whether Featherian technology or magic.
I'm guessing you considered signal fires already.
I have already ruled this out. Must have secure point-to-point communication the enemy cannot intercept.
Then it sounds like we need some sort of communication device.
I have read of such things in books.
Well then spill it, Grumpy Pants!
In cave north of here, there is said to be special stone that transmits sound. I went to cave, but could not unlock door barring entrance. Key it requires is like no other I have seen. It is shaped like star.
A star-shaped key?
Then we will adjourn for now while you try to find a way to craft a key that will open the door.
And I will return to laboratory.
That is all for now. We are adjourned.